Hey everybody, what's up? So recently in his latest community question number 15, Asian Sleepy asked, are you a gamer or collector? I am more of a gamer, and the reason is I can't see myself collecting stuff out there. Um, in terms of flea market, yeah, there is one, but I really don't want to drive over an hour to get to it. In terms of like game stores, we're really limited to what you have available. You may have to drive another, 30 minutes to get to another town that may have one. If gas prices being the way they are, I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Even online, going through eBay, Amazon, prices have just gotten way out there. So really, your only, choice is to buy digital, or hopefully, hope you can get something at a cheaper price. Stores do carry games, but in some cases, the pickings are slim in terms of what you can get. Most of it's like newer stuff that are more sellers, like Grand Theft Auto 5 is normally most places $20. So I've never picked that one up. I don't know why. It's just after so long, I'm like, what's the appeal of it? They really need to release a new Grand Theft Auto, in my opinion, but that's neither here nor there. Um, it's I thought maybe, okay, I can collect certain games, but then I started seeing the prices or this available. I'm like, I don't want to buy Japanese games. I don't want to buy this or that. And with the way things are in my life in terms of like being able to play games, a lot of other stuff, I just don't feel like I could collect and afford other hobbies. I mean, it's not worth it. And I already have way too many games. I have way too many other stuff. Like I can watch movies more than I can play games some days, or there are times when I don't even play games or watch movies, mainly because of the fact that health reasons. I'm in another room of the house, guess where, or with tinnitus, it's really hard. Sorry for waving the brush around there. With tinnitus, sometimes I can't focus on anything. So when I do have a chance, it's either games, reading, watching some movies, documentaries, whatever. So it's kind of really eclectic. Part of the reason also I don't collect is having available space. Now, I have a crap ton of stuff that I'm getting ready to get rid of. A couple of the local libraries just opened up, so I'm looking at doing that. Someone said a store in the area that I've thought about seeing if anybody would take this consignment. So I have to talk to them about that. I probably won't do that for another couple of weeks. So I feel like even getting more games now, I have to get rid of more stuff. Yeah. The other reason is the trouble causer, somewhere I don't know where, gets into stuff that I don't want her to, and I feel like if I have breakables, she might knock him down. I've already had packed stuff up, so I really don't have that ability. It's just this thing is like, and I feel like as I get older, then certain stuff in my life, I just don't have the desire to collect games. The figures that come with it. Um, at some point, I'll show them. I collect these skulls. Like I'm planning on showing them at some point. I just have to figure out how I'm going to do it. Um, they're kind of like a skull bus. They're really nice, actually. I'll admit to it. They're just hard to get hold of sometimes. And that's something I like to collect. Not a lot. I collect some Funko Pops, not all of them, just certain things. It's just finding what you want to collect and then going for it. It's kind of hard. The skulls that I collect are not on the expensive side. I do have to look for them occasionally. The only place that I see them for a good price is eBay. Um, like some of the action figures I've collected, I've had to make a choice. Do I want to get one of these? Do I afford a game? Do I get a movie? Some of the movies I've gotten are like dirt cheap, even through like uh, Walmart. I know somebody who like wanted some stuff and was to get the free shipping. I had a couple more items. I got the movies. Even then, Walmart prices are extremely messed up, even for games, which is why I bought games digitally, which I'm not going for a collection for, only because of the fact that that's another thing. I even buy digital because I'm like, well, if I spend a low amount, it's probably a game I'm going to play a few times, 1 or 2 times. That's about it. It's a matter of just, like right now, room, trying to get rid of stuff. I've already got plenty of games. I'll admit to that. Like I said, there's only one game that I'm looking forward to right now, which is the new Phoenix. Well, not new, but the Phoenix Wright games are going to be releasing. So it's kind of difficult. It really is. Overall, and I'm sorry for rambling there for a minute. To answer your question, yeah, gaming wise, that's all I've ever really been. When I do play games, I look for games that I'm going to enjoy. I've got some games I'm going to be getting rid of. Like if I can see if I can find people who want them, I might do that. It's hard to say. Like I'll see, the Tiger handhelds out there that are being re-released. I'm like, I really want to have them. Like, once again, I've played them. I'll give it a lot, almost all of mine. Away at one point. Like, why do I want to have them back? Um, there's stuff that I'm not going to talk about that I collect right now. I'm going to give an example when I get them. It takes a while. But one of the biggest problems I've actually ran into with collecting, even certain things, even smaller items, is normally I get them from like places like Japan or China, and the shipping from a couple of them was really good. Time frame sucked sometimes, but now a lot of those things are being sold here in the States, and that's another problem is the prices are increased incredibly. Um, where is it? For example, I like nanoblocks, something I've talked about. This pack, petite, I don't know, blocks. This was about roughly $4 ish, with shipping and handling the price. It's like compared to what I would have to pay in the States wise, the thing was about $8, like between $5 to $8. So cost wise, just can't do it. There's a lot of stuff out there, but prices, you have to find something good. So I've just stopped collecting so much. They're like action figures, the prices jumped. One that I was looking at is like 3 or 4 times what it was. So you have to play games. And that's really why I've just stopped collecting and just going with the gaming side of things. There's a couple of Sam and Max items I would love to get. Those are like the biggest ones that if I collected anything, there's like 2 of them that I would love to, a couple items I would love to get because I love that series so much. I hope that kind of answers your question. I know there's some rambling there, but I'm just like trying to make a point of like, certain hobbies, it's just getting more and more expensive. For example, I'm gonna have there's one thing that I kind of collect, rather like a modern build. I'm trying to get a hold of one of them before the prices shoot up, because that happens. More people here in the States find out about them. All of a sudden, the prices go explode, and you can't afford them anymore. So yeah, that's the problem. Other games I've wanted, I've given up because the prices are high or you get clones, and I'm not going to risk it. So I'm just going to play what I have. I'm going to wait for any new games that I want to come on sale digitally or physically. I just don't even have the space for games anymore. That's another part of the problem. You run out of space. You have to figure out, what am I going to do for more space? There's probably not even a gaming collectible. It's something else. Like, I might get it here in the future. I don't know. I have to get it before the prices go up, and that's the sad thing. I think it's like it's like the only collectible from a line. That's the problem. Hope that answers your question. Like I said, sorry for rambling. I'm just trying to give different examples. Um, there's even like I've passed on it. There's like a Godzilla type ish figure that I've been wanting, but it's like static, and because of that, I can't see myself buying it. Maybe if there was like they release something further down the line from it with it, I could, but I know there's like a 3D printed model you could get, but it's kind of awful expensive. There's some stuff I can't even believe people buy. Kaiju love forever. Thank you, Sleepy, for the question. I appreciate it. That's it. Talk to you later. Take care. Bye.